What's up, guys? Today we're going to be reviewing the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battlepack, brand new from 2024. So guys, this is set 75372. It's a 7 plus set with 215 pieces. And as you can see here, we're going to be getting 1 Shock Trooper, 3 Clone Troopers, 2 regular Battle Droids, and 3 of the brand new Super Battle Droids with the new mold. So I'm really excited to see how these new Battle Droids compare to the old ones we've had of past and see what they changed with them. Now guys, first thoughts before we hop into this, just looking at the box art, the box really caught me off guard when I bought this in stores. It's like a very different shape. It's obviously like a square instead of the normal little rectangle boxes, but it's also like very, very small and deceivingly thin. I mean, when you look at it compared to me, I don't know, I just expected it to be a lot bigger than it was, so to get it at this size was surprising for how small it was. But let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments. First thoughts too, I also think obviously the helmet holes suck. Other than that, I love these Clone Troopers. I'll probably buy some of the helmets M&R has on his shop because I think those look really good. But this opened up. Don't care too much about this box since I know I'll be buying more, so I'm just gonna use the thumb tabs to open this one. Normally, I would never do this, guys. I always use the knife method to get a clean open on the box and not have those jagged holes. But just gonna get this open for today and dump out the pieces here and get to building. Well, we can get rid of that. So as you guys can see, we have 2 instruction booklets in here, which I think is cool. So if you want to build the Octara droid and the other builds and the figs separately, you can do that with someone. We've got 3 bags in this. One with the 3 regular clones. Second has the Battle Droid and the Shock Trooper. And then the third looks like it's that droid. Alrighty guys, so the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack is now complete. Now the clones are definitely the weakest part to the set. As you can see, we've got the 3 regular P1 clones and the 1 Shock Trooper. Honestly, I think the clones look really good. Like, as you can see, the chest plate and everything I think is fantastic. However, obviously the helmets, I think the helmets are fine, but the holes, I just think it ruins it because it's like, you don't want to see that underneath and it just distorts the whole helmet. Anyways, we've made videos on that, but when you take it off, that's what you got underneath for all the clones. But overall, I think the clones are really good in this set. I just wish they would figure out the frickin' helmets because that would change a lot of things. But as we take a look at the rest of this, I think the Shock Trooper is pretty cool too. This is the 2nd Shock Trooper I've ever owned. I have the original Shock Trooper that came out in the Battle Pack that was supposed to kind of be the predecessor to this one. And I think he looked really good as well. But definitely the weakest part of this entire Battle Pack is going to be these builds. As you can see right here, this one, this little turret thing is just, it just looks like a little turd. We have this little crate for thermal detonators, which I just think looks kind of dumb. And it only holds like 2 or 3, so it just is not, like, there's no design to it or anything. It just is 2 pieces sewn together. And then this speeder bike, if they're trying to emulate the old speeder bike from that original Battle Pack, kudos to them. But if they weren't, this sucks. This looks like just a bunch of random pieces left over that they just said, hey, let's just throw it together and make something. But yeah, not a fan of that. Now the droids, on the other hand, absolutely carry this Battle Pack. I think the Octara droid, again, let me know down in the comments if I'm saying that wrong, but the Octara droid looks fantastic. As you can see, these posable limbs just have so much detail in them, and I think just look really good at that. I really love that they brought back the spring fire missiles, like you can see from the old ones that we've had in past, and I think the eyes look really good as well. The proportions for this thing, I thought it was honestly a little smaller than I was expecting, but I still think it looks really good. And then it's cool, you got like a little brain inside of there almost that you can see. I really like the inclusion of that. I think that was a cool little detail they added. But I think this is definitely the strongest piece to this build, is that Octara droid. But this staff speeder looks really good as well. I love how they put it on this clear piece. Reminds me so much of the old retro versions of staff speeders we used to get, and really just brings that nostalgia back for me. Again, wish they would have put a Separatist logo right here, even if it was a sticker. But at that, I think this looks really good. I like how they built it. A very simple design, but I think works very, very effectively. They used a new building technique for this. As you can see, like they actually kind of built it sideways almost, if you can see right there. But I think that worked really well for this build, and overall just brought it all together. Then we've also got another P1 droid, as well as 3 of the new Super Battle Droid molds. And I think a lot of people are probably wondering, just how different is this new Super Battle Droid mold? Well, it's honestly quite a bit different. As you can see, there's a much darker tint to the new one, and he just kind of has a more like sleek fit to the head. As you can see, the head right here is a lot thinner, whereas in the old one, it is a lot thicker.
Thicker than the sneaker, heavy like a Chevy.
And wider, honestly. There's a few other things they changed. They gave him the little imprint right here to show that difference. And they finally fixed the leg mode. Now, time will only tell if this is different, but one thing I can say is while these used to crack, like listen to that. You hear that? Now listen to this one. It just sounds, I don't know, you can just like hear the difference, and it almost sounds like it's thicker plastic. So for that reason, I would say they did enhance this, and I do think the new one looks a lot better in that darker, more charcoal and shiny color than the old one. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and if you like the new update or if you would have rather had the old one stay the same. Now guys, as you've seen, we have a lot of pros and cons to this set. And yes, I did point to the droids first and the clones second, because I think the droids absolutely take it away in this one. They definitely carried with the staff speeder, the Octara droid, and the new return of the Super Battle Droids. I think it's fantastic. 10 out of 10, exactly what we've been needing from a battle pack. Now, on the clone side, I think it's cool to have so many clones in a battle pack, and at that, have a shock trooper for one, and kind of be a shout out, hopefully, to that old battle pack, because I think that's really cool. But sadly, because of the helmets, and we all know the problems with those, and the like kind of laziness I went into these builds, I just don't think it's as good on the clone side. But overall, really just a very well-rounded battle pack, and I think one of the best ones we've had in years, especially for the value. You guys can pick this up right now for $30 retail, but if you wait a few months, you'll probably see this do what all battle packs do, drop down to, I don't know, $24, $23, and then that's when I'm planning to pick up a lot, switch out the helmets, and I'll be super happy with this battle pack. Have a few more to mock some stuff out of this that's not whatever this is, and maybe make some other stuff. But overall, guys, I think I'm going to give this battle pack a 9.6 out of 10. I know that's super high, but I do think this is one of the best battle packs we've ever had, and will go down in history as one of the best ones ever because of the wide variety you're getting here, and it's honestly changing the landscape for what battle packs are right now. Battle packs used to be super cheap, obviously. Like this right here used to be a battle pack for about $10, but now this is going to get you about $20. So to see us getting this much for $30, you kind of do some math there. It just, I don't know, the math is math, and it makes more sense to get more for what would be less money. Like you should technically be paying 20 for this, 20 for that, 40 for both. But now you're paying 30 for both, and what will be discounted to 23 roughly for both. So when you look at it like that, I mean, I think this is a really good battle pack, and one that definitely you all should pick up, because like I said, there's always ways you can fix the bad things. You can mock these with whatever you want. You can change out the helmets, and that makes it a 10 out of 10 set in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and thanks for stopping by this review. As always, I appreciate seeing you guys around, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.